All right, here we are. Next, believe it or not, I'm the one starting this off. Want to know why? Because PK's not here. It is Friday, July 3rd, the day before our great nation's 239th birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's right. Here we are. They're celebrating me being here at the arena. And luckily for me, PK wasn't here, so I had to get the Scottish Simple Mind here, as I say, Johnny Walker, to cover for PK. Well, actually, I didn't have him cover for me. Mr. Tom and Jerry, our commissioner, made him cover with me.
Yeah, on a call from PK that said, please, whatever you do, don't leave Joe on the mic alone. Put somebody out there that can help him out.
He did that?
And I made you look
that's
good.
It.
I made you look good.
No, I made you look good.
We'll see about that.
Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and get on with the show. First things first, I come out there, and of course I grace everybody with my presence, and then suddenly out comes David Garrison, bragging about white trash. Now, I love white trash, but I'm so sick of him bragging about white trash. How they are the true tag team champions. So he has the nerve to call out Chad Wood and Tower. The only problem is, Chad Wood and Tower aren't here. So out comes another giant of a man, Chives the Butler. And he comes out and he Pearl Harbors David Garrison.
He jumped on David Garrison. He kicked David Garrison. He punched David Garrison. And he pulled out the clippers. He was going to shave David Garrison's face right off.
Well, I'll tell you something, it would have done David Garrison an improvement.
It would have.
He wouldn't look so much like Uncle Si. However, Chives, he's looking like Grizzly Adams these days.
He does have a big old burly beard going on.
Yeah, let me tell you something, they're going to have a beard versus beard match pretty soon.
That's right.
I can't wait to see one of
But you know what's sad about that? It took Cody Fairview saving David Garrison from Chives. Chives would have had it. Chives would have had that beard.
That's right. Well, then out comes our esteemed commissioner, Mr. Burton Ernie. He comes out.
Marinelli.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Manischewitz, Mr. Milwaukee. What is his name?
Marinelli.
Right.
Commissioner Anthony Marinelli.
That's right. Commissioner Tony Piccadilly comes out and he decides to take charge, right? And so what he does, he comes out and he decides to get a jump start on our future Corporate Ladder Big Show. And he decides to make the first match a Corporate Ladder Contender match. And it is Cody Fairview, one half of White Trash, the savior tonight of David Garrison, versus Will Caution, one of the most athletically inclined athletes here in OSWA.
He did. He hit Cody Fairview with a drop kick, and I swear I thought he was swinging in the rafters.
Oh yeah, he was so way
high
up there. He achieved orbit, I tell you. But I'll tell you something, he got the upper hand. He pinned Cody Fairview, and now we have a contender for the corporate ladder, and that contender is Will Caution.
He's the first of 6.
That's right. Then after that, we had a 3-way match. It was a number 1 contender match for the Ultimate title. We had Jackson Carter, one of the, I call him the power trio, Jake Hughes, Kit Bryson, and Jackson Carter. And he comes out and he faces the Monster Z and Adrian Phillips. Adrian Phillips was way out of his league. That little string bean didn't have anything on those two guys.
Adrian Phillips held his own the entire match. I mean, he was taking it to those guys. Him and Z Williams actually were working very well as a team, putting it to Jackson, and it wasn't until that broke up that the end came.
That's right. Jackson Carter pinned Adrian Phillips.
He did.
Adrian Phillips was gone, ousted, back. He needs to go back where he belongs, back in his own league, because now Jackson Carter is the number 1 contender for the Ultimate title. So watch out, Alpha McFly.
And I smell Ace Striker. I smell Ace Striker all Ace Striker.
You're just like PK, man. You know, your conspiracies, your spin. Well, let me tell you something. Ace Striker is a good man. He's going to be a great interim commissioner. I have all the confidence in the world with that good man.
I'm glad somebody does, because it ain't the rest of us.
Oh yeah, well that's your talk.
But Jackson Carter is
the truth. Well,
the only truth you've told so far is that Jackson Carter is the number 1 contender for the Ultimate title against Alpha McFly.
Oh, well, that's your spin. I'm a very truthful man. I spew truths. Anyways, that takes us to our 3rd match. An open challenge for the Generations title. Our champion, the violent but great Irishman. Of course, all Irishmen are violent.
That's true.
Of course. You know that being a Scotsman yourself. Ken O'Sullivan comes out. Well, actually, he made the open challenge, but the wrestler that challenged him was so eager to take him on, he came out first, and that was a guy that we have never seen here before.
Alex the Great. Alexander the Great, a guy that I've known for about 17 or 18 years. A guy that is big, he is tough, he is dirty, he is mean, and the only thing that got him tonight was he let our champion's size get in his head, and he underestimated him. But Alexander the Great's one of the toughest opponents I've ever had. I've been beaten by that guy all over the state of Georgia, and if he comes back, and I think he will, I think he'll be here, I think there's going to be a lot of people in trouble. He lost tonight. He lost. But he showed that he belongs in the OSWA.
Well, of course he lost. He fought an Irish guy. Lose if he fight anybody that's from Ireland. And I'm sure that Ken O'Sullivan, like the Irishman he is, I'm sure he sang a song about it, had a potato, listened to some Sinead O'Connor, and went back to his lily pad and took a nap.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I know about the Irish people.
I got nothing.
I'm very good with the Irish people. But then, after that match, we had another great opportunity to see a man do his first match, make his debut here in the OSWA, and that is Big Hungry.
Big Hungry.
Big Hungry. Scott Patrick.
I like that guy. I haven't found him. I haven't got to meet him yet. But I was very excited about that. I want to meet this guy. He impressed me.
260 pounds. Big Hungry from Boston, Massachusetts. He comes down here to, I guess, show us how it's done here in Georgia. However, he took on Gemini. Gemini, also kind of a newcomer from the stars up above Atlanta, or whatever that is that he says. But let me tell you something. He was doing pretty good, but he took a beating. He took a beating from Big Hungry. But I'll tell you something, Gemini, he made a comeback. He actually fought back, and he gained the victory against him.
He got the win, but at what cost? Big Hungry beat him, and I can't wait to see Big Hungry again.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you something, with the way he handled himself with his debut wrestling match, he's got a bright future here in the OSWA, in the world of professional wrestling, which is all here.
It's sad to say it, but I agree with you, Joe.
And then came a tag match with all sorts of surprises. Deadly Instincts, the 7th grade sensation, the Habersham preteen heartthrob, Keith Cage, and his dynamic partner that he thinks is dynamic, Jamar Anderson.
Jamar Anderson and Keith Cage. Great match, high flyers, very fast pace, working your favorites.
That's right, the two of the, what I call the power trio. Jake Hughes and Kit Bryson, they are the power trio with Jackson Carter. They're like cream. Well, they are like Grand Funk Railroad.
You call them you call them the 7th grade sensation, but it took your power trio everything they had to put them out. Yeah, they beat on Keith Cage for 9 minutes, and he kept fighting back, and it wasn't until they cheated and got one out of the ring that they were able to put them away.
Well, of course he could come back from beating. What is he, like 11 years old? At that age, you could just cut off your leg and sew it back on with dental floss, douse with Gatorade, and keep going. But the thing is that they took a beating, and they got beat, and there's nothing they could do about it, but there was something that somebody did about it, and that was The Royal. The Royal is a great tag team. They haven't even performed here yet, but I know they are super good because they came here, and they continued to pounce on them, play mind games with the only member of Deadly Instincts, the girl who has the title, Nicole Jackson, even has, even throws her aside.
She is our 24/7 champion, though.
Yeah, Deadly Instincts, that's in their corner, that's their only goal.
Well, and that's what
hiding behind his skirt.
That's what Royal said. Royal came in the ring, they beat him up again after they'd already wrestled, after they'd already been beat up, 3rd show in a row, I believe, and they said the only thing you guys got going for you is Nicole Jackson.
That's right.
They complimented her, and then they put the boots to Deadly Instincts again. And they're impressive looking. And they look good beating up guys that are beat up. But I can't wait for Deadly Instincts to finally get them 1-on-1, 2-on-2 in the ring and make this happen.
Yeah, we'll see how it happens. And I can't wait to see those two in the ring against Deadly Instincts, The Royal. Then came one of our main events, the Ultimate Title match. We had our champion, Alpha McFly.
Alpha McFly from the future.
He's not from the future. Don't drink that Kool-Aid, okay?
We've seen it. You've seen it on the films. There are videos of him taking us back in time and forward in time. We know he can do it. You just don't want to admit it. I bet, you know what? If he joined your power trio and then he'd be a time traveler, you'd believe
It's not
it.
a time traveler. This is the OSWA, not Voyagers. They're not time travelers. They don't have an Omni. He doesn't have a DeLorean, okay? He's from around this town. He's from the present. And he took on Vengeance, a monster of a man with a score to settle. And let's face it, ironically, you know what? Alpha McFly, you only have JQs to thank that you still have your title. Because he won by disqualification because the power trio came out there before Vengeance had a chance to pin the pathetic McFly.
Actually, the way I saw it was Alpha McFly was up. He's calling for the fourth spear. He's done. He's calling for the big spear. And then Jackson Carter hits him from behind. The other three guys jump him from behind. And they beat him up. He gets disqualified. They get Vengeance disqualified. Alpha McFly wins by disqualification. But Vengeance was not part of that. And Vengeance showed his displeasure when Jackson Carter went to shake his hand. He choke slammed him through the ceiling, through the ring.
Man, what poor sportsmanship.
That was his chance at a title.
Yeah, but Vengeance is taking a future Ultimate Champion, yes, a future Ultimate Champion, and choke slamming him. What kind of man is he? He's not a man, he's a monster.
He is a monster.
So anyways, Alpha McFly, you lucked out. Thank JQs. You're good now for the next couple of weeks. However, then came the next main event.
The main event.
The main event of all main events. The corporate title. It was a no disqualification match, so no excuses. And we had our corporate champion, Security Shane.
Ex-corporate champion.
Well, spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler
Thank
alert.
you.
Ex-corporate champion. I was so excited about that.
Taking on our new corporate champion, obviously. Good job, Isaiah. Way to prophesy. Anyways, our new corporate champion now is Curtis Coleman because he came in and Security Shane, despite the good fight, he did it. He did.
I was very impressed with Security Shane.
However, new champion, Curtis Coleman, he's got the experience, he's got the moves, and he's got the size.
And guess what? I've got him up here right now. Curtis, come on over here for a second, man.
Well, Curtis,
I know you had some surprises.
Yeah.
How you doing, Clint?
Good to see you, Curtis.
Curtis
How you
Coleman,
doing?
I mean, it's a pleasure. Right. So tell us, how does it feel to be the corporate champion?
Oh, it feels great. Let me tell you something. Everybody that has something to say about ham sandwich eating Shane, he gave me the biggest fight I've ever had of my life. I'm going to tell you something right now. He's the toughest guy I've ever been in the ring with. And I've been in the ring with a bunch of good wrestlers. And if you're worried about what I'm going to do with this title, I will defend it against anyone. I will defend it against any army, any gang. Bring on your biker gangs. It doesn't matter. Anybody that wants a shot at this title, I'm going to be a fighting champion for the OSWA fans.
Hey, from one former corporate champion to new corporate champion, congratulations.
Thank you,
my
Johnny
friend.
Walker.
Great job
All
tonight.
right,
Good
Curtis,
fight.
good luck with your future as the corporate champion.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, by the way, he
Absolutely.
wasn't rooting for you.
Hey, what? Hey, well, nice sport.
But, Commissioner,
Whoa.
It's Marinelli. Get it right.
I'm sorry,
Get
Mr.
off my set.
I'm sorry, Mr. Peanut Butter and Jelly.
That way. Go. Go.
Mr.
Get
Laverne
out.
Shirley, Mr.
I
Fonzarelli,
got
what
it.
are you?
Come on. I got this.
Congratulations on your
appreciate it,
win.
brother.
Thank you.
Thank
Head
you.
on out. Get some rest. Jack Stryker, let me explain something to you. You went way too far this time. Understand when I tell you I'm coming for you. I will find you, and this ain't anyway or anyhow over.
Yeah, what we didn't get to was that the commissioner's Jeep was stolen by Jack Stryker, a Stryker's brother, which is how he probably got elected, and he wrecked his Jeep, rolled it right down the hill, played it on, it was terrible. The commissioner's pretty ticked off.
Hey, Free Will, I'm sure, has insurance.
I'm sure he does, but how are you going to explain that you left your keys in your Jeep and it got stolen while you were at work at the wrestling show by Jack's? I mean, this is bad. Commissioner Anthony Marinelli is not happy.
That's Mr. Bertoli's problem, not mine.
Well, let's take him home.
All right. Well, hey, guys, July 18th, PK's birthday. I know. Rub it in.
Right.
All right, he's 42. Great. Okay. So anyways, July 18th, we got our next show, and it's going to be a good one. We are warming up for our big corporate ladder
That's right.
show on August 29th. The stores are building up. the fans are building up. We're getting ready. And I'll tell you something, July 18th is going to be an amazing night. And then if you have any questions, I'm going to try and do PK's job here. Dang it, I forgot. Why did you remind me? Okay. Go to OSWAentertainment.com or to YouTube or Facebook, OSWAentertainment.com, for all other information that you need. You'll be able to see us, especially me, do a wonderful job on this recap. And I need PK back.
No, you know what? You did a great job.
Oh,
come on, kid. I'll buy you an ice cream.
I can't breathe.